All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. We're going to invite you to have your seat as we begin this morning's proceedings. All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished staff, proud parents, and most importantly, our talented students. It is my honor to welcome you to the Faculty of Vocational, Digital, and Sustainable Technologies Awards ceremony. You can go ahead and put your hands together. Let us begin this morning's proceedings with a word of prayer. I'm going to invite Mrs. Raquel Ricketts-Lee to lead us in the opening prayer.
Good morning, everyone. Can we stand for prayer, please? Heavenly Father, as we come into your presence, we thank you for this another day, one that was not promised unto us, but here we are because of your grace and your mercies. As we come together, mighty God, to acknowledge those who have excelled in their various areas of achievement. The Apostle Paul declared to Timothy that he should study to show himself approved. And here we are, mighty God, as we acknowledge the recipient today. We pray that this will not be their final destination of achievement, but the foundation from which they will propel. We invite you in our midst. Let everything that is done will be done in decency and in order for your honor and for your glory. In Jesus' precious name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Mrs. Ricketts-Lee. Good morning again. My name is Okino Morgan, and it is my pleasure to guide you through this morning's proceedings. At this time, I'm going to invite Mrs. Gay Campbell, Dean of the Faculty of Vocational, Digital, and Sustainable Technologies, to come and bring greetings. Make her welcome, please.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Good morning, everyone. As Dean of Faculty and a lecturer, I have the privilege of seeing the behind the scenes of the academic journey of our students. I see samples of course delivery plans and coursework, but more importantly, I see the passion and late nights you put into bringing assignments to life. Today, we're not just handing out awards, we're celebrating the tangible results of your grit and your vision. This academic year, our college has rallied around a powerful call to action: connect, create, and conquer. In this faculty, you have taken those words and turned them into reality. You connected. You didn't study in a vacuum. You connected with your lecturers, found mentors in your peers, and bridged the gap between theory and the real world. You created. You didn't just consume information, you produced it. Whether it was through a capstone, web development, programming, networking, construction, auto, renewable energy, or hair or nail design project, you took the space we provided and built something that didn't exist before you arrived. You conquered. Many of you are here today while balancing jobs, families, and personal and financial challenges. Some of you have failed courses in the past. These are things that would have made others give up. You didn't just pass your courses, you conquered the doubt that says you cannot be a world-class scholar. You proved that doubt wrong. To all our staff, thank you for providing the space for these students to flourish. To our awardees, these awards are a milestone, not a finish line. As you leave the LRC today, continue to connect with those who challenge you, create solutions for a world that needs them, and conquer every boundary standing between you and your dreams. We're incredibly proud of you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Dean Gay Campbell. At this time, we're going to get greetings from the various heads of school. So at this time, I want to invite Miss Alea Wedderburn, head of the School of Aesthetics and Cosmetology, to come and bring her greetings. Miss Wedderburn will be followed by Mr. Dwayne Parchment, head of school for the School of Computer Studies, and then Mr. Steneth Peart, head of school for the School of Engineering, Logistics, and the Built Environment. Please make them welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Good morning, everyone. I greet you in the spirit of excellence, and I stand before you today as head of the School of Aesthetics and Cosmetology, and I'm truly proud, absolutely excited to be here to celebrate our students today. When I sat to compile the list of awardees, I thought it would be quick. And it's not that I didn't expect excellence, but it's because it took that moment for me to recognize how well our students had done in the School of Aesthetics and Cosmetology. I must acknowledge the team of lecturers, and I'll name them: Mr. O'Neill Jagoo, Mrs. Charlotte Livingston, Mrs. Shanine Lessine, Mrs. Raquel Ricketts-Lee, and Miss Rowena Graham for the work and all the stress that I've put you through. And having our students here today is a direct reflection of your commitment, and we are grateful for that. To our awardees, this is your moment. You showed up and you stayed consistent and you followed your spark, and we are very proud of you. We had about 8 students they missed this stage by just a couple points. But I want those students to remember that success doesn't always happen overnight, and sometimes it takes just one more manicure, one more braid, one more client for you to step on this stage, so keep going. And to our occupational associate degree group, through the stress and the tears and the pressure you have pushed through, and today we celebrate your journey and achievements. Ladies of the School of Aesthetics and Cosmetology, continue to excel in the sciences, continue to excel in the arts, and continue to build yourselves into cosmetologists who will transform Jamaica and the rest of the world. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. So it is my honor to stand before you as we celebrate with our awardees. Our theme, Connect, Create, and Conquer, from spark to success. It is not simply a phrase, it is a story. Every great achievement in technology begins with a spark, a moment of curiosity, a question that refused to be answered, a problem that demanded a code, a solution. Each one of you sitting here today is a testimony that carries that spark. We saw it as from the School of Computer Studies in your first line of code, in your late night, in the time that you ask for extensions, and you look up today with that moment of triumph, knowing that you have blazed that fire. But from computer studies, sparks alone don't build systems. You are to connect with your peers, the group work. The many times you come and say, sir, I don't want to be in that group. Your lecturers, your mentors, because no innovator succeeds in isolation. You have to create, to move beyond theory into execution. How many times you have to present, even in the time of AI, you have to do a video presentation to prove to us that you understand the code and the system that you have built. And in the interest of time, before I close, I must honor my lecturers who sometimes say to me, I play hard. Send messages, don't care about the Sundays nights, Saturdays, messages are sent about deliverables. I'm going to ask my lecturers just to stand. I won't name you, just all my computer studies lecturers, just stand for me, please. Let me just recognize you. All right, Mr. Paul Taylor at the back, Mr. Stephen Dici, Mr. Chetty Sinclair, I saw Mrs. Owell Ellison, Mrs. Carol Williams. So behind every student standing today tall is a lecturer who stayed late, who was reasonable when we asked that because of the various circumstances, just give them an extension. And so for that, I probably say thanks to you because you are part of our student success. And so on behalf of the School of Computer Studies, I want to say thank you for your dedication because that has formed the foundation for our students being successful today. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. I'm the assistant head of school for the engineering department. So this morning, I am just here to congratulate all the students that will be awarded for their outstanding academic achievements. We started this a few years ago, and when we started, it was just a small group. Now, looking at the size of the persons that are here right now, I must say we have made tremendous improvement. So give yourself a round of applause. For those that are not aware, everyone that is being awarded this morning would have received at least a B average. So the students that you are looking at here would have received at least a B average. And we have such a tremendous group. So you can imagine those that got like B minus, C, etc. It shows that our lecturers are doing well. It shows that our students are doing well. It also shows that it's a collaborative effort. Why I say this is because recently a lecturer called to complain to say that they don't think that the students are ready for exam. And what he will be doing, he will be offering extra classes. He is offering his service free of cost to ensure that the students are adequately prepared for exam. These are some of the sacrifices that our lecturers oftentimes have to make to ensure that the students are ready and are competent in the various courses. So I must give our lecturers a round of applause for that. So in closing, I have a great team that work with the Selby department. We have some adjunct lecturers as well. So I would just say all the lecturers that work with directly or in collaboration with the Selby department, please stand so we can acknowledge you. One last thing. There's a popular Jamaican saying that says, encouragement sweeten labor. And we are seeing that here this morning. Congrats again, students.
Great. Thank you so much to the head of departments and the assistant head. We want to also extend gratitude to the various faculty members for their hard work in ensuring the success of the students here this morning. Students, go ahead and put your hands together for the members of faculty. And now to lift our spirits through song, I'm going to invite you to welcome Kevon Gallimore. He is representing the Wings of Sound Chorale.
It's not over. It's not finished. It's not ending. It's only the beginning when God is in it. All things are new. All things are new. I know it's darkest just before dawn. It might be the hardest season you've experienced. I know it hurts. It won't be too long. You're closer than you think you are. You're closer than you've been before. Oh, look to the sky. Help is on the way. It's not over. It's not finished. It's not ending. It's only the beginning when God is in it. All things are new. All things are new. And something is moving, turning around, and seasons are changing. Everything is different now. Here comes the sun, piercing the clouds. You're closer than you think you are, closer than you've been before. Look to the sky, help is on the way. Faithful to say it's not over, it's not finished, it's not ending. It's only the beginning. Ooh, 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 ooh,
All right, thank you. I'm going to invite Mr. Gallimore to come back to the platform. Mr. Gallimore, I'm going to invite you to come back to the platform, and I'm going to ask Ms. Gay Campbell to come and do the presentation of appreciation to him from the faculty for their contribution to this morning's ceremony. Thank you. Now to introduce our guest speaker, I invite Brittanique Anderson, an OAD Beauty and Wellness student from the School of Aesthetics and Cosmetology. Let us make her welcome, please.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Our keynote speaker is a proud son of the Norwich, Portland. He has built a strong reputation in education, community leadership, sports, and now, as a part of the Excelsior Community College family, he brings the same commitment to Kingston. Mr. Chase Roberts holds a master Okay. Mr. Chase Roberts holds a Master of Education in this with distinction from the University of the West Indies, Mona, and serves as a Justice of the Peace with national recognition for his contribution to education and the justice system. As a leader in sports, he served a key role with the Portland Football Association and the Jamaica Football Federation. Through all of this, he continues to shape minds, strengthen communities, and contribute to the nation development. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me join me. Why am I nervous? Please join me in welcoming Mr. Chase Roberts.
Can we just give her another round of applause, please? Good morning, everyone. Faculty members, students, parents, everyone here, well-wishers. Again, good morning. Now, I'll be sharing with you for 10 minutes. No more than 10 minutes. We agree with that? Amen? All right, because we know for these functions, we don't come to listen to the guest speaker. We really want to get to the awards, right? Now, can I have the awardees all stand? Could you look at that? Could you just look around? All right. I want all the awardees to sit except 5 persons. I want all to sit except 5. Do we have 5? 1, 2, okay. All right, so we're going to do a little activity. I have a football here. I'm going to pass the football to Mariah first. And then Mariah is going to tell us, I want you to tell us, share with us what you want to be known for. Suzette, could you bring the microphone to Mariah?
Hello, good morning. I want to be known for achieving everything that I set to accomplish, even when people that claims to be my closest doubts me.
Awesome. Throw it to me, throw it. Good. Thank you, Mariah. No, I'm going to throw. Can you catch? Okay. Catch. So you're going to do the same. Share with us what you want to be known for.
Good morning, everyone. I want to be known for I want to be known for, and not limited to, but the greatest mother who took on a challenge when she has children doing CSEC exams.
I keep it. Could you throw it to the next person? Lovely.
Good morning, everyone. So I want to be known for being a determined person and to always make person think positive when they come into my space.
Awesome. Throw it to the penultimate person. Someone just pass it along.
Hi,
Hi, morning. Onika is the name. And I just want you guys to know that me a star in a real life.
Thank you. One more person. Yeah, of course. So it's going through many hands. Final destination. Quickly.
Hello, everybody. I want to be known as a professional footballer and a very consistent and determined person.
Interesting, very good. All right, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Suzette. Now, I'll be sharing with you quickly, based on today's theme, Connect, Create, Conquer, from Spark to Success. So my short presentation will be looking at how can we connect, create, and conquer from spark to success. Now, if you listen to all the responses, you realize that each response began with something. The second person who spoke, her something was the love of her children. Mariah, who spoke about defying the odds. Now, in a room like this, full of future awardees and current awardees, innovators and creators, that spark matters. Every single one of those responses started with a spark. Now, that spark began with an idea, it began with a moment, it began with a decision. The second person who spoke, she made a decision to go back to school because she wants to be a proud mother. Now, what motivation can we have than wanting to be the love, be the one that inspires our children? Now, when we think of that, she made a decision. She made a decision to go back to school. Now, some of us are here and some of us don't even want to be here in school. But as a mother, she made a decision to come back to school. Now, for the ones of us who are here, I want us to reflect on what she said. Because we take for granted the opportunities we get. We take for granted and then we look back in hindsight and say, I should have or I could have. So she made a decision. And that spark, she had a passion. And each person who spoke, it's because for a passion or a love for what they do. Now, let's look at how do we connect. Now, I want to tell you a simple or a short story. In 2020, at the start of COVID, everyone was in lockdown. Some of us, we did not know what to do. Some of us, we were going crazy. Some of us, we found new ways to do things. We discovered talents and skills that we didn't have. Now, when I was much younger, I was very active. I played football a lot. As you can see from my activity, right? As I got older, I chose a different path. I chose education. But I still had a love for football. So, look at what I did during COVID. You can play, right? Clap me, man. Now, I played football, or I still play, but as I got older, I realized that education was as I got older, I realized education was the path I wanted. But I still wanted to be in football. So during COVID, I said to myself, how can I be involved in football? Luckily for me, I was in a group with the president of the Portland Football Association. And I said to myself, I'm going to approach him, and I'm going to tell him I want to be a part of football. Now, you may be wondering, how this makes sense? I'm showing you how we should make our connections, how we should connect with people. I said to myself, I'm going to speak to him and tell him that I want to be a part of football. Now, in whatever role, in whatever capacity I can be, I wanted to be a part of football. Now, I had a little knowledge of how the football worked, and I said, even if it's to be a member of a committee, I wanted to be involved in my parish. Approached him, and he knew of my involvement in the parish and in the school, so he knew what I was doing even before I met him. And he said to me that I should come to an executive meeting. I remember it was August. I didn't know what to expect. I was nervous. I was expectant, but I said I'm going to show up. In that meeting, he said to me, he made the announcement to his executive that he's appointed me as a vice president of the association. In that meeting, 3 years after, I was making one of the addresses at our award ceremony in Portland. This was initially it was 2020 when I was juggling the tissue. 3 years after, I was making the announcement, or I was giving an address at our award ceremony. A year after, I was the executive of the year. And the year after that, I was executive of the year again. Why is this important? The connections we make, the networks that we form are very important. Now, we are looking at students from aesthetics and cosmetology, engineering, logistics and built environment, and digital studies. For the students of the School of Aesthetics and Cosmetology, making our connections looks like building a loyal clientele, networking within the beauty industry, and showcasing your work with confidence. For the students who are pursuing computer studies, this looks like collaborating on projects, engaging in tech communities, and developing a strong digital presence through your skills. And for the students pursuing engineering, logistics, and the built environment, this looks like forming professional relationships, gaining hands-on experience, and working as part of teams to design, plan, and execute real-world solutions. Be selective and strategic in the connections you make. Let me say that again. Be selective and strategic in the connections you make. Create. Now, this is where some of us hesitate. For the students pursuing cosmetology, create content by using social media platforms to showcase your artistry, build personal brands, and engage with a growing audience while leveraging modern technological applications to design, edit, and present your work professionally. Now, I make mention of this because I think a lot of us are utilizing, or we don't appreciate the value of social media. I want us to bear this in mind, especially for our students pursuing cosmetology. There is so much value in the use of social media. For computer studies students, create by transforming your ideas into digital solutions, such as applications, websites, and software, while using modern tools and platforms to collaborate, code, and innovate. For our students in engineering, logistics, and the built environment, create your ideas into practical designs, systems, and structures using modern tools, project planning applications, and emerging technologies. Now, we may think we need to build big at the get-go. Remember, my initial desire was to just be a part of football. Little did I know that I was going to be appointed the vice president on the same day. So when you are creating, you can start small. Just start, even if it is not perfect. Always remember, ideas do not change your life. Execution does. Now, how do we conquer? Now, this is where discipline separates you. A lot of us have good ideas. A lot of us know what to do. But a lot of us fail to do. Be very brave. Be very brave. I could have said, I'm not going to approach the president. But I said to myself, this is what I want for myself. And I took a bold step, not knowing what to expect. Initially, I was fearful of being turned out, but I had the faith. I had the faith knowing that if I approach him, I'm giving myself a chance. Moments like these, awards and recognition, they do not come from your talent alone, they come from consistency. Now, think back to the ball, the activity that we had. Now, some persons, they hesitated in their response. Some were very clear initially as to what they want to be known for. Some held on to the ball a little bit longer. This is exactly how life works. Some of you will take longer to connect and build your network. Some will take longer to create your brand or your product, and some will take longer to conquer your goals. Each timing is valid. Opportunities will come to you. What matters most is what you do when it is in your hands. So before I passed the ball to Mariah, she didn't have an opportunity, but she was preparing for the opportunity. What matters is when she got the ball in her hand. Every single one here, we have something inside of us. Not later, not today, but now. So, connect with purpose. Create with courage. And when your moment comes, conquer it. Could you all take out your cell phones for me? I would like for you to scan and follow the instructions. Lastly, connect with purpose. Create with courage. And when your moment comes, conquer it. Do not be fearful. Do not be fearful. Work in faith. My 10 minutes are up. Thank you very much.
All right, great. Thank you so much, Mr. Roberts. Let me see if you were listening. What was the title of the presentation? Go again? Close enough. We would give them the full marks? 4 out of 5. All right, so connect, create, conquer. Right? Good job. All right, and then what were some of the key takeaways? One, that it starts with an idea. It starts with one moment and with one decision. But in listening to Mr. Johnson, there was one thing that stood out to Roberts, sorry. There was one thing that stood out to me. When he spoke to creating, he said that we should make use of social media and new technology to create our content, right? What that is saying to me is that we're not going to be using the TikTok to listen to Rosalie and Jakes. And we're not going to be using the TikTok to follow up on the things that are not productive, right? We're going to be using these technologies and these new media to create opportunities for income generation. Yes? They not agree with me. They prefer to listen to Rosalie. All right? So we're connecting, we're creating, and we're also conquering. He said to us that we should be disciplined, we should be brave, and that timing is important. Some of us, the opportunities are presented today, some of us tomorrow, and for others later on. But we should prepare for when those opportunities come. Thank you so much again, Mr. Roberts, for your insightful presentation. Put your hands together again for him, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to invite Dejanay Johnson, a Bachelor's of Science student in Management and Information System from the School of Computer Studies, to come and move the vote of thanks to the presenter this morning and to present him with a token of our appreciation.
Good day, everyone. I would just like to thank Mr. Chase Roberts, our speaker for today, as he enlightened us on his theme, Connect, Create, and Conquer. We connect with purpose, we create with courage, and when our moment comes, we are to conquer. As you talk to us about your journey from just speaking to the president of the Football Association, starting with an idea and executing it, you have encouraged us today, and I just want to say thank you on behalf of all of us for coming.
All right, thank you very much, Dejanay, and thank you again, Mr. Roberts. Next, we are going to be enjoying a dance presentation from the School of Performing Arts. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me make welcome Daisha Johnston and Emmanuel Bryan.
party, party, party.
Here come the black and the green and the gold. Control, control, giving everything we got. Heart, heart.
They keep on putting we to the test bar. Us to fail the big tremendous success. Therefore, my brethren.
Round of applause for Desha and Emmanuel. I'm going to also invite them to come back to the platform, and I'm going to invite Mr. Akil Bowen to present certificates of appreciation to each dancers. Not Akil, Susie. Desha and Emmanuel. Thank you very much. And now the moment that we have all been waiting for. I invite the Dean, Mrs. Gail Campbell, to lead this first segment of awards, recognizing our top students per course for semesters 1, 2, and 3 for the academic year 2025.
Good morning again, everyone. All right, the first set of awardees are to receive a certificate of achievement. It is given to the top student for each course in each program for semester 2, 2025, that's January 2025, summer 2025, and semester 1, 2025, that's September 2025. The student should have achieved a minimum of 70%. You'll notice that there are multiple awards for some courses due to a tie. Also, some students will receive multiple certificates, which we have sorted as much as possible, so that persons need to come up only once. I invite the following persons from the schools to announce and present their awards. So from School of Aesthetics and Cosmetology, Miss Graham and Miss Wedderburn. From School of Computer Studies, Mr. Taylor and Mrs. Williams. And from School of Engineering, Miss Pennycook and Mrs. Francis. And I will do the ones for NCT Vet. All right, so Miss Graham. Hello, good afternoon. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Here are the awardees from the School of Aesthetics and Cosmetology. Brittany Anderson. Miss Kyra Downswell. Oh.
salon reception duties. Miss Mariah Hemans, shampoo and wet styling, salon services, and hair and scalp treatments. Mrs. Anne-Marie Hopkins Charles, designing and installing hair extensions, performing corrective texture alterations, and performing massage and spa techniques. Nashelle Pattison, creating nail enhancement and artistry, mathematical operations, performing hair design and shaping techniques. Shenori Sterling, Communications 1. Shakira Taylor, English, hair and scalp treatments. Shenori Sterling. Shakira Taylor. Miss Chloe Williams, maintaining health, safety, and security in spa and salon environment. Miss Blessing Willis, applying principles of science to cosmetology practice, designing and performing advanced techniques in makeup artistry. Miss Roxanne Abrams, salon reception services. Miss Akela Blagrove, shampoo and wet styling services. Miss Cheyenne Myers, nail care. And last, Miss Kalina Johnson, salon ecology. That's Oh, hey, Jade wasn't there. Yeah, one part. My apologies, Natalia Taylor. Jade Smith. From the School of Aesthetics and Cosmetology, I congratulate all the awardees.
All right, morning everyone. Morning students, staff, well-wishers, and I think I've seen some parents in the room as well. So it's truly a pleasure to be a part of this special occasion as we pause to recognize excellence, dedication, perseverance, and outstanding achievement. Today we celebrate individuals who have worked hard, shown commitment, and distinguished themselves in the various areas. At this time, we will begin the presentation of awards. As each employee name is called, we kindly ask that they make their way. We also invite the audience to show their appreciation with warm round of applause. So these awards are presented to students who have demonstrated outstanding academic performance throughout the academic year in the following courses: Simon Aiken. Come on, man, come on, come on, come on. Oh, and that's for Caribbean Economic Development. That's the course. All right, Matthew Allen, Advanced Computer and Networking and Entrepreneurship and New Venture Creation. Not here? All right, moving along. Michaela Allen, Introduction to Programming. Not here as either. All right, Jovan Allison, Computer System Assembly. Kimaro Bailey, Introduction to Psychology. Shane Barnett, Computer Security Management, Enterprise and Resource Planning Systems. Christine Beckford, Introduction to Computer and Network Security, Software Engineering, Web Development 3. Go, Christine, one of my students. Go, Christine. Samika Bennett, Communication 1, Fundamentals of Information Technology. Not here today? All right, moving along. Aishan Bourne, Computer System Assembly. Where is he? He's not here? All right, moving along. Jade Ashley Brown, Introduction to Psychology. Okino Brown, Calculus 1. Oh, that's not him. All right, he's not here. Oh, he's coming? Okay. Put on our sign. Shavan Borrell, Fundamentals of Computer System Assembly and Software Integration. All right, not here. It's coming. Siobhan Chisholm, Caribbean Economic Development and Organizational Behavior. Not here either. All right, moving along. Colin Clark. Online? Okay. All right, Jamari Clark. Fundamentals of Information Technology. I thought that was him. All right. Noel Clough, Introduction to Management, Networking and Computer Technology, Probability and Stats. It's coming. Delmar Cook, Fundamentals of Accounting. Big up, Mr. Cook. Kimberly Crossley, Small Business Management, Software Engineering, Web Development 3. Not sure. Yes, you can.
Nikolai Davis, Introduction to Psychology. Jamon Dixon, Communication 1, Fundamentals of Computer System Assembly and Software Integration. And also Introduction to Programming. Oh, Jamorni Dixon, sorry. Oh, it's two different persons. Oh, I think they are twins, right? Yeah. Mommy Dixon. All right, Marie. All right, moving along. So Richard Hay Ferguson, Communication 1. Jaden Foster, Discrete Mathematics and Algebra, Introduction to Management, Probability and Stats, Web Development 1. Shomari Grant, Capstone Major Project. Not here? Alwyn Green, Cost and Management Accounting. Sure. Somebody's collecting for him? Jareen Henderson, Web Development 2. Jalil Henry, Oral Communication and Web Development 1. Right, Sparks. Romaine Higgins, Advanced Computer Networking, Computer Security Management. Nahi Hines, Introduction to Programming.
Mikeem James, Introduction to Mobile App Development. And my president, Dejane Johnson, Administrative Communication. Keelan Johnson, Introduction to Psychology and Web Development 2. Not here? All right, moving along. My VP, Treasury Johnson. Sorry, Zachary, I'm mixing you up. Sorry, Zachary. Sorry, Zachary. All right, moving along. Daniel Jonas, Database Management. Not here? All right, Shania Carr, Administrative Communication. Nathan Lamy, Distributed Communicating Concepts, Architecture and Managing and Merging Trends, and Introduction to Programming. Not here? All right, Juliana Lawrence, Web Development 3. Mikkel Lee, Business Ethics and Small Business Management. Not here. All right, moving along. Arthur Lewis, Database Management, Web Development 1. Nikela Lewis, Introduction to Management Information Systems. So Nelson Lubin, Communication 1, Discrete Mathematics and Algebra, Fundamentals of Accounting, Fundamentals of Information Technology. Nigel Mason, Calculus 1. Sudania McBean, Oral Communication.
Abigail McIntosh, Networking and Communication Technology. Damoy McLaren, Enterprise and Resource Planning Systems, Entrepreneurship and New Venture Creation. Rajay Miller, Introduction to Management. Where is he? He's not here. Onika, oh, he's coming. Oh, he's collecting for him. Okay. Onika Morgan, Business Law, Business System Analysis, and Design and Development. Tyrese Morgan, Introduction to Psychology. Orlan Nati, Probability and Stats. Not here. Cheyenne Nugent, Fundamentals of Information Technology. Peter O. Lalikan, Communication 1, Discrete Mathematics, Fundamentals of Information Technology. Samani Q. Palmer, Introduction to Programming. He's not here. Somebody. You understand why I call her Miss Palmer in class? All right, Urel Pinnock, Introduction to Programming. Jermaine Pinto, Fundamentals of Information Technology. Kevon Pottinger, Web Development 1. Courtney Ann Saunders, Introduction to Mobile App Development and Introduction to Psychology. Raheem Samuels, Business Law. Alex Stewart, System Administration 1. Delano Stone, Introduction to Psychology. Aquila Thomas, Web Development 3. Ashley Thomas, Discrete Mathematics and Algebra. Not here. Jovian Tate, Business Ethics, Oral Communication. Ishmael Taylor, System Administration 1. Joshua Taylor, Communication 1. Kenneth Thaxter, Electronic Commerce, Organizational Behavior, and Project Management. Leona Wade, Introduction to Psychology. Tyreek Walker, Web Development 1. Wait, Chief. Ashanile Whiteley, Human Resource Management. Thank you. Brandon Williams, Small Business Management. Shanessa Williams. Communication 2, Introduction to Human Resource Management, Introduction to Management, Introduction to Psychology, Oral Communication, Probability and Stats. Too far. Jessica Williamson. Fundamentals of Computer Hardware and Software. Not here. Kimberly Wilson. Communication 2, Fundamentals of Information Technology, Introduction to Programming. And last but not least, Shanika Wood, Information to Management Information Systems. I thank you all.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. From the School of Engineering, Logistics and the Built Environment, we would like to extend our warmest congratulations to our awardees. These students would have demonstrated outstanding academic performances in the programs of Associate in Automobile and Engineering Technology, Occupational and Associate Degree in Renewable Energy Technology, Associate of Architectural and Construction Technology, and Associate of Science in Engineering Technology. And our awardees are: in the course Automotive, Electrical and Electronic Systems, Communications 1, Jaden Adams. In the course Internal Combustion and Engine Systems, Small Business Management, and Designing and Installation Renewable Energy Systems, Zachary Allen, along with Using AutoCAD Applications and Designs. Is Zachary with us? In the course Physics 1, Kalia Allen. In his absence, I'd like to acknowledge Daniel Bailey for the courses Measurement and Estimating, Small Business Management, and Structures. In the courses Acquiring Professional and Industrial Recognitions, Working with Electronic Devices and Renewable Energy Systems, Ian Baker. In the course Architectural Drafting 1, Jaden Bernard. It's great to see females dominating in a male-dominant field, and so we invite to the stage Brittany Vivett, Architectural Drafting 1. And this young lady is no exception to females breaking the barriers in engineering and architecture. We invite Camila Britton for the courses Advanced Construction Technology, AutoCAD Applications, Capstone Major Project in Construction, Introduction to AutoCAD, Land Surveying 1 and Land Surveying 2. In the courses Architectural Drafting 1, Building Science, Capstone Major Project Construction, and History of Architecture, Gabriel Brown. In the courses, Fundamental of Information Technology and Technical Drawing, Tricia Campbell. Now, this young man is no exception to excellence, and so from our Associate in Engineering Technology, we invite Chris Lloyd Chambers for the courses Engineering Physics 1, Mechanical Workshop 1, and Oral Communications. Whenever you're in need of repairs for your automotive vehicles, we invite to the stage Michael Chin, Auto Chassis Systems 1, Auto Body Repairs 1, Fuel Ignition and Emission Systems, and Mechanical Workshop Technology. In our rebuilding process, we need engineers, and so this young man will be a pillar of strength in that industry. We invite Romaine Christie. Chemistry for Engineers, Communications 2, Electrical Engineer Science, Electrical Workshop, Engineering Mathematics 1, Calculus, and Mechanical Engineering Science. And another female trailing in the blaze in engineering, we invite Candice Strong. Communications 1, Fundamentals of Information Technology, Mathematics Algebra, Technical Drawing, Candice Strong. In the course Physics 1, Kevin Dennis. In the course Building Science, we have Michaela Dooley. We have someone collecting on her behalf. In the course Technical Drawing, Jaim Earl. Introduction to Management, Osric Abe Edwards. It's good to have friends that support your high achievements. Earlier, we would have heard from this phenomenal woman breaking boundaries by setting an example for her children. We invite Ms. Karina Fairweather Hamilton for General Technology, History of Architecture, Introduction to AutoCAD, Technical Mathematics 1, Advanced Architectural Drafting. You should see her tying steel, cutting lumber, and doing all the works. Congrats, Ms. Fairweather. In the course General Technology, Odell Felix. Using electrical power distribution systems, Kayla Fisher. In the course Land Surveying 1, Jody and Francis. Applying renewable energy principles and practices, Joel Gibbs. In the field of engineering, we have for engineering graphics, Theovani Graham. This other recipient is no stranger to the Excelsior Community College, as he has represented us on the student union body, a full-time student and a mature individual. We invite Humphrey Griffiths for Communications 2 and Capstone Major Project Construction. Talk about small but mighty. We invite to the stage Maisha Hamilton for the course Communication 1. In the course Advanced Diagnostic and Performance, Darian Jackson. In the course Fundamentals of Information Technology, Dejan Johnson. In the course Auto Electrical and Electronic Systems 2, Khalil Kelly. Considering the world war that's going on with oil and the move to renewable energy, we would need some persons who are excellent in this field. And so we invite to the stage Brandon Nib for analyzing DC electrical circuits and using HVAC fundamental principles. Brandon Nib. Still on renewable energy, we invite Deshaun Larmond, analyzing AC electrical circuits, Capstone Major Project, designing and installing renewable energy systems 2, managing renewable energy projects, and promoting customer service and workplace relations. Permit me to name the courses for this young man before I say the name. In the field of automotive technology, this student is being awarded for the following courses: Auto Chassis Systems 2, Auto Body Repair 2, Engine Systems 2, Engineering Drawing and Design, Engineering Science 2, Intro to Psychology, Small Business Management, Technical Project, and Technical Report Writing. We invite to the stage Josiah Llewellyn. Collecting on his behalf. Pardon? Collecting on his behalf is Dad. In the course Technical Mathematics 1, Javed McIntosh. Acknowledging in his absence, Sanjay Maki for Construction Technology. Another young lady who is making waves in the field of architectural and construction technology, Jamila McKnight for Capstone Major Project Construction. This young man is no stranger to excellence. We invite to the stage Steve Mendes for Small Business Management. A gentle giant for a love in construction and engineering, we invite to the stage Shahid Muwakil for Small Business Management. If you're ever in need for repairs to your AC conditioning systems, let's welcome to the stage Jabila Needham for the course, Auto Air Conditioning. In the course, Applied Fundamentals of Information Technology, Davian Nugent. This course has been one of the most challenging over the years for a student, but this young lady defeated all odds by obtaining her highest score. We invite to the stage Ms. Abishai Rainford, Technical Math 1. In the course Communication 1, Daniel Rooms. And no stranger to excellence, we invite to the stage for the course Introduction to Psychology, Kiana Satchel. In Introduction to Engineering, Nicardo Smith. Fundamentals of Information Technology, David Stewart. And for Occupational Health and Safety, same, Mr. David Stewart. In the course Building Services, we welcome to the stage Avishai Thompson. In Introduction to Engineering Physics, Christopher Valentine. In the course Applying Thermodynamics, Jaim Waits. Auditing Renewable Energy Systems, Ladre Watson. Using HVAC Applications 1, Raymar White. In Technical Mathematics 2, Roger Williams. In the course, Advanced Architectural Drafting, Tyree Williams. And rounding out for the excellence in the School of Engineering, Logistics and the Built Environment, Horace Winter, Capstone Major Project, Construction. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for the students in the School of Engineering, Logistics and the Built Environment.
I now invite the NCT vet students in customer engagement operations, electrical, as well as renewable energy to come up for their awards. Is Ms. Shireen Walker here? Romario Alexander. Liam Anderson. Customer engagement operations. O'Shane Anglin. Performing installation procedures. Ashley Cunningham. Renewable Energy Systems 1. Not here? Oh. Wayne Francis, using power tools. Kieran McGregor, conducting installation procedures. Aldane Spencer, using power tools. Not here. Daniel Sterling, customer engagement operations. And last but not least, Jason Walters, Renewable Energy Systems 2.
All right, we are wrapping up nicely. Put your hands together again for the awardees. At this time, I'm going to invite Ms. Anne-Marie Sachel from the School of Aesthetics and Cosmetology to present a song to us. Anne-Marie? Oh, sorry, Anne-Marie Charles. Put your hands together for her, please.
I'm not sure if it's good morning or afternoon. It's afternoon. Good afternoon.
We've made it through more than they know.
nights I thought I wouldn't see another day. Ain't nobody clapping for me, so I'm clapping for myself. All the times I held on when I needed help. Oh, I celebrate me for everything I survived. Through the nights I cried, but still I stayed alive. I celebrate me. Yeah, I'm standing on me. Even if it's hard, I'm who I need to be. You gotta do this for yourself. Ain't nobody coming through. You gotta find the strength even if you don't want to. It's gonna be hard sometimes. You're gonna feel too much. You're gonna break, you're gonna cry, you're gonna wanna give up. But believe me, you're gonna make it even when you can't see. You're stronger than the moment. You just got to believe. I celebrate me for everything I survived. Even if I cry, but still I stayed alive. I celebrate me. Yeah, I'm rising slowly. Even if I tried, but still I stayed alive. I'm sorry.
Put your hands together for Miss Charles. Now put your hands together for yourself, especially the awardees. All right, so at this time, we're going to move to the Certificate of Merits and the Dean's List. I'm going to invite Mrs. Gay Campbell for this segment as well. She'll present the Certificate of Merits for students scoring a B average for Semester 1, 2025, and the Dean's List, students earning an A average for Semester 1, 2025.
Okay. The second set of awards, awardees are to receive a Certificate of Merit. It is given to those who received a B average overall for Semester 1, 2025. This means that they have done well in most of their courses. A B average is 70 to 79%, or GPA 3 to 3.66. Students should have done all of the courses for the semester. So I now invite Mrs. Raquel Ricketts-Lee and Ms. Shanine Holmes to present for School of Aesthetics and Cosmetology.
Good afternoon, everyone. At this time, we turn our attention to a group of students whose performance reflects consistency, determination, and a commendable level of academic discipline. Roxanne Abrahams. Shalicia Edmond. Sunique Laws. Tanisha McCoy. Jadane Mackenzie. Cheyenne Myers. Chanel Nugent. Nichelle Patterson. Shakira Taylor. Chloe Williams. And Blessings Willis. Let us put our hands together once again for the awardees of School of Aesthetics and Cosmetology.
For the School of Computer Studies, I invite Mr. Akil Bowen and Mr. Chedi Sinclair to present their awards.
Afternoon, everybody. So these are the awards for students of the School of Computing who have achieved a B average. First up, Tiffany Andrews. Orville Baker. Oh, sorry, Tiffany. Orville Baker. Samika Bennett. Denari Blackwood. Sean Brown. Jade Ashley Brown. Kyra Bryan. Moya Clark. Moya Clark, everybody. Mr. Noel Clough. Rayan Green. Joel Gray. Joel Gray. Merrick Heath. Merrick Heath. Oh. Jareen Henderson. Again, these are certificates of merit for students with a B average. Nevia Hines. Christina Hyatt. Mikeem James. Justin Johnson. Rajay Johnson. Rajay Johnson. Daniel Jonas. Shania Kerr. Nikayla Lewis. Camila Lodge. Jacqueline Martin. Sudania McBean. Abigail McIntosh. Sarah J. Miller. Orlan Natty. Raquan Panther. Urel Pinnock. Kevon Pottinger. Again, these are students of School of Computer Studies who have achieved a B average. Amanda Richards. Queenie Robinson. Marlon Salke. Marlon. Andrew Smith. Alex Stewart. Delano Stone. Christopher Straw. Leona Wade. Tyreek Walker. Nicole Walters. Annalisa Williams. Kimberly Wilson. Antoine Wong. Ryan Wright. These were our certificates of merit for our students in School of Computer Studies. Congratulations.
I invite Ms. Penny Cook and Mrs. Francis to do the honors for School of Engineering, Logistics, and the Built Environment.
To our recipients, we say to you, your success is never a solo act, and this is not a destination for you. While these awards reflect your grades, it also reminds you of your passion and hard work, and all of this will yield you great success. The recipients of our Certificate of Merit are Jaden Adams, Kalia Allen, Janelle Ashley, while Miss Ashley wakes her way to the stage, we invite to the stage as well Miss Alyssa Bennett. Following Alyssa, Jaden Bernard. Michael Bradshaw. Miss Brittany Brivet. Marlon Brown. Chris Lloyd Chambers. Following Chris Lloyd, we have Michael Chin. A superb engineer, Miss Candice Chung. Following Candice, a future architect, Lauren Clow. Michaela Dooley. And we invite to the stage the gentleman in the blazer, Osric Abe Edwards. And the young man that graced us with his solo act earlier, Kavane Gallimore. In his absence, we recognize Joanne Gale. And following Joanne, we have Dominic Gordon, Ishmael Grant, future architect, Jamuel Greenland, and Wayne Greenland. Highlighting his excellence, Humphrey Griffith. Following Humphrey, Javier Haig. Miss Maisha Hamilton. Following Maisha, Dejan Johnson. And I'm sure the year 2 construction students will surprisingly say and congratulate Brandon Lawrence. Following Brandon, we have Damani Linton. Jaleel Richmore. Josiah Llewellyn. And again, his dad is going to collect on his behalf. Andrika McFarlane. Congratulations are being extended to Jamelia McKnight. Following Jamelia, we have another small but mighty, Jada Roberts. Following Jada, we invite to the stage Michael Saunders. Tejane Scott. Deval Sims. Congratulations to Joshua Smith, Nicardo Smith, Christopher Valentine, Miss Casey Vernon, Tejan West, Amanda White, Rihanna White, and last but not least, Damani Wilson. Round of applause for the students of the School of Engineering, Logistics, and the Built Environment.
The third set of awardees are to receive the Dean's List Award. It will be given to those who received an A average in semester 1, 2025. This means that they did extremely well in all of their courses. An A average is 80 to 100%, or a GPA of 3.67 and above. Students should have done well in all the courses for the semester, should have done all the courses from the semester, and many of the Certificate of Achievement awardees for individual courses will also receive this award. So I invite the following persons from the schools to announce the names while I present the awards. From Aesthetics and Cosmetology, Mr. Jagu and Ms. Graham. From Computer Studies, Mr. Parchment and Mr. Taylor. And from Engineering, Logistics, and the Built Environment, Ms. Pennycook and Mrs. Francis.
Good afternoon, everyone. Please join me in welcoming and recognizing the students of Aesthetics and Cosmetology who have earned an A average for their outstanding achievement, academic achievement, in the semester 1, 2025. Mariah Hemans. Miss Anne-Marie Hopkins Charles. Kalina Johnson. And Casey Ann McIntosh. Let's put our hands together again for the students of aesthetics and cosmetology. Thank you.
From the School of Engineering, Logistics, and the Built Environment, we invite Josh Zachary Allen. Camila Britton. For his outstanding academic performance, Gabriel Brown. Trisha Campbell. Kevin Dennis. Jody and Francis. And last but not least, Miss Abishai Rainford.
Okay, from the School of Computer Studies, Lecarno Allen. Matthew Allen. Michaela Allen. Dujan Anderson. Kemario Bailey. And collecting for him is, our mommy is also here. Congrats, mommy. Just wave, mommy. A student I can always count on, Chrisanne Barnett. Shane Barnett. The student has never spoken in my class. Christine Beckford, always texting on Zoom. Ishborn Bourne. Rayton Burrell. Siobhan Burrell. Trevon Chisholm. Jamari Clark. Kimberly Crossley. Okay, collecting on her behalf as Amika. All right, two brothers, Jamon and Jamone Dixon. Mommy has left. Jordan Donor. Nathan Elliott. Rishahe Ferguson. Ferguson. Jaden Foster. Oreen Gonzalez. Tyreek Graham. Alwyn Green, we recognize Alwyn Green. Kaim Hamilton. Romaine Higgins. Rihanna Jackson. Another student I can always count on when I call her to do things, Dejane Johnson, president of the ECOTS Club. Kaylan Johnson. Sandrine Johnson. Zachary Johnson. Nathan Lamy. Arthur Lewis. Evan Liston. So Nelson Lubin. That's left. Damoy McLaren. Earl Miller. Onika Morgan. Logan Neath. Cheyenne Nugent. Peter Olalekan. Amy Powell. Another student I can count on for last minute request, TKL Richards. Always saying yes. Dominique Riley. Raheem Samuels, I think someone is connecting on his behalf. So Onika has many names today. Courtney Ann Saunders. Kenya Smith. Crystal Stewart. Tajay Stewart. Crystal Swaby. Jobian Tate. Joshua Taylor. Sherquan Taylor. Kenneth Thaxter. Collecting on his behalf. Want to recognize Aquila Thomas. Not seeing her today. Onika collecting again. Alonzo Watson. Not seeing him also. Jamar Wilkins. Shanessa Williams, my demo student. Shanessa. Gabrielle Willock. And finally, Shanika Wood. I think she was here earlier. I think she has left, but we want to recognize Shanika Wood. Thank you very much. These are the students from the School of Computer Studies, receive A average.
Okay, so that was the end of the student awards, and it wouldn't be possible without faculty, right? So the top faculty member per school, this person was selected by the head of school, and this would be the lecturer with the highest ratings in things such as involvement in college life, submission of deliverables on time, a high appraisal score, high satisfaction rating from your students, and I will now present these awards, and the persons are not aware. So, from the School of Aesthetics and Cosmetology, this person had a high appraisal score for June 2025. This person is known for active and engaging instructional strategies. This person has a high student evaluation score, demonstrates up-to-date knowledge in assigned areas and emerging beauty trends relevant to courses taught. This person actively contributes to curriculum review, quality assurance processes, and school events. And the awardee is Mrs. Raquel Ricketsley. Okay, for the School of Computer Studies, this person also had a high appraisal score for June 2025. This person is calm, patient, and easy to get along with, consistently on time with deliverables, receives high scores in student evaluation, willingly participates in events, for example, being the faculty advisor for the She Secures Jamaica Cybersecurity Competition. This person presented at Research Day 2025 and received a Top Researcher Award. The person's article is in Volume 3 of the ECC Academic Journal. You must know who this is by now. In addition to teaching duties, this person is also part of the Online Distance Education Center, ODEC, Mr. Akil Bowen. All right, last but not least, from the School of Engineering, Logistics, and the Built Environment, this person had a high appraisal score for June 2025 as well, received an average student evaluation score of over 90%, always keen on meeting academic deliverable deadlines. This person was integral in the Selby Open Day activities. This person presented at the 2026 Research Conference. And in addition to teaching duties, this person is also part of the Curriculum Development, Teaching and Learning Unit, Ms. Sasha Pennycook.
Thank Thank you, Dean Campbell. Congratulations once again, students and members of faculty. I know that the time has been far spent, and I'm just craving your indulgence for another 5 to 6 minutes. As we draw to a close, we'd like to give thanks, and at this time I'm going to invite Ms. Jada Roberts, an architectural and construction technology student from the School of Engineering, Logistics, and the Built Environment, to officially move the vote of thanks for this afternoon.
Hi everyone. Afternoon. Distinguished guests, faculty, parents, and our outstanding awardees, good day. On behalf of the Faculty of Vocational, Digital, and Sustainable Technologies, I extend heartfelt thanks to everyone who made this ceremony a success. We are grateful to our keynote speakers for the inspiring messages, to our lecturers and staff for their dedication and guidance, and to peers and loved ones for their unwavering support. Special appreciation goes to the organizing committee for their hard work behind the scenes. And finally, congratulations to our award recipients. Your commitment and excellence have earned this recognition, and we are proud of your achievements. Thank you all for being part of this memorable occasion, and may we continue to strive for innovation, collaboration, and excellence. That's all.
Thank you, Jada. Now there was a brief oversight. I'm going to invite to the platform Ms. Jamie Hunter, who is going to make a special presentation. Ms. Hunter? And Ms. Hunter is one of our parents.
Good afternoon, everybody. On behalf of the entire student body and staff, it is my great honor to extend a heartfelt thank you to Dean Gay Campbell. We want to say thank you for your unmatched dedication and unwavering support to this institution and its students. Your passion goes far beyond the classroom. You have consistently given your time, your energy, your support to ensure that every student is not only educated but encouraged, uplifted, and inspired to reach their fullest potential. Your patience, guidance, and genuine care have made a lasting impression on so many lives. We are deeply grateful for your tireless efforts and your countless ways that you go above and beyond. Your work does not go unnoticed, and your influence will be felt for years to come. Thank you for being an exceptional educator, a mentor, a pillar of strength within the school community. On a personal note, I can tell you that this lady is amazing. No matter the time or the day you reach out to her, she is going to respond, and I love that. I have lauded her over the years, for her attentiveness, her care. Miss Campbell, continue doing your absolute best.
Thank you, Ms. Hunter. And thank you as well, Dean Gale. Awardees, staff, guests, performers, and everyone who contributed to making this ceremony this afternoon, morning into afternoon, a success, we want to thank you. Congratulations to all our students recognized today. May you continue to strive for excellence. This concludes the Faculty of Vocational, Digital, and Sustainable Technologies Awards ceremony. I wish for you a wonderful rest of the day. Before you leave, I am told that the representative from the Student Union would like to make a presentation, so I invite them to come and do so now. All the best.
Good afternoon, everyone. I know we have come to a close officially. I want to say congratulations to all the person who received award and the administrative staff. We go continue to work hard and promote good excellence here at Excelsior Community College. So we are the upcoming candidates for the upcoming student union election. So we're just going to introduce ourselves and just our position, and that's it. I am Peter Ann Money. Most of you probably already know me. The current vice president. I'm now running for president, right? I'm looking forward for your support and engagement as we continue to work hard and uplift the student engagement and power and continue to build on the student culture and lifestyle.
Good afternoon. My name is Tremaine Grant, and I'll be running for president.
One union, all campuses, no student left behind. Good afternoon. My name is Brian Francis, running for Vice President of the Student Union. Let's move Excelsior upward together.
Good afternoon. My name is Ishego Jasquit, which means victory, and I am running for your 2026 to 2027 academic year Vice President.
Good afternoon, beautiful people. My name is Titania Brown. I'm from the School of Tourism, Hospitality, and Entertainment Management, and I am your voice. What do I mean? I'll be your public relations officer, the bridge from your problems to your solutions. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Little things coming big packages, and more money means more fun. My name is Marshawn Williams, running for treasurer of the academic year 2026 to 2027.
The voting process starts tomorrow, from tomorrow to Wednesday. So of course you see your true leaders, right? Wednesday? Wednesday to Friday? Wednesday to Friday, of course you see your true leaders in front of you. So vote accordingly, vote right, vote the right students. Thank you.